Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Sullivan family. It's Friday morning, end of the week. It feels like it's been a longish week this week. Florence just dribbled all over my trousers. So I'm guessing that everybody in the country is the same, and it's been hot this week, which is randomly random because obviously most of the summer it rained and it was not very warm. And now I think we were 30 degrees yesterday in 𝚆𝙗𝙃. But you know, when you've got school runs and school and dancing and all that sort of stuff, you don't really want it to be that hot. So, but then I guess we complained all summer that the weather was rubbish, and now we're complaining because it's too hot. This is what we do in this country. Anyway, it is nice and sunny out there today. So I am going to take, yesterday we had to wait in for a delivery because I was going to take the little ones out yesterday because Agnes went back to school yesterday. She has a school trip kind of thing. They're going for a walk this morning that she was very excited about this morning. So she wanted to get back to school yesterday. So she went back. She was fine. She went back to dancing. She was fine. She was a bit tired when she got up this morning, but she's okay. So I was going to take the littlest two out yesterday morning. But like I said, we had to wait for a delivery. So it never happened because the delivery didn't turn up till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we did go out in the garden, but in all fairness, it was quite hot. So they probably wouldn't have lasted long outside anyway. So what my plan is today is I'm quickly going to change our bed and put on the new pillows, new duvet cover. And then we're going to go out for a bit, I think. I'm going to go over to the beach at 𝚘𝚃𝙃 for a quick trip out. So if you've seen my last vlog, maybe, was it the last one? You'll see that I bought all new bedding and I'm slowly getting around the house to put everyone's new bedding on. Obviously the older ones will do it themselves. But I'm slowly getting around. It just doesn't seem to be enough hours in the day ever. I always have a massive to-do list in the morning and it never really gets done because obviously having the little ones at home as well, especially Flo, she likes to give everybody a run for their money. And, you know, you don't want to be spending all day doing chores. You want to be doing stuff with them as well. So it's a balance, isn't it? It's a fine balance. And I've spent a very, very long time giving myself a hard time about not getting everything done and feeling like the house is always messy and, you know, I don't do enough and all those sorts of things. Just generally giving myself a hard time. I think a lot of us mums, and not mums, dads, anybody really, to be honest, does that. You always feel that you're not doing enough. You know, you should be doing better. You're not doing like you see other people doing it and all that sort of thing. So I think it's sometimes a natural thing to just constantly give yourself a hard time about things. And I just thought this week, you know what, I'm not going to do it anymore. Because I've tried many methods over the years of fitting in all the cleaning to try and make it easier, of fitting in all the changing of beds to try and make things easier. And obviously we do have a bigger house. We do have more people to cater for. We do have more beds to change. We do have more shopping to buy. Everything with a large family is multiplied by a lot. So, you know, there is bound to be more to be done than if you didn't have a large family. But even when you don't, you know, just running a family itself it's a full-time job. So, you know, you can only do what you can do. And I'm kind of fed up with giving myself a hard time all the time. So, you know, obviously we've moved house, so there was a lot to do. But we're kind of in the stage now where most things are done. Most of the big stuff is done. It's all the little bits that are left. Like Ben's still got to build his wardrobe. But there's still a couple of boxes over there that need to be unpacked. There's still some boxes in some of the bedrooms that need to be unpacked. There's still, every room I walk into, there's still stuff that needs to be done, basically. And I start getting a bit stressed out because I go in there and I'm thinking, oh, I haven't done this, and I said I'd do that this week. Obviously the downstairs bathroom has still got lots of boxes in it which need to go over to the storage unit because we bought most of the boxes and they weren't cheap, so I want to keep hold of them. And you kind of find yourself going around going, oh, I haven't done this and I haven't done that and I haven't done this and I said I'd do that and I didn't do this, and
the more you kind of do that to yourself, you kind of just end up feeling guilty, and it, you know, you just don't, just stop giving yourself a hard time. I'm going to try and take some of my own advice this time as well. So anyway, there is still lots left to get done. So this weekend, I'm going to try and do some stuff in the girls' room and do some stuff in the upstairs girls' room. So Lizzie, Charlotte and Eva, to get those rooms a little bit more sorted. And then next week, I'm going to try and do Toby and Joseph's room and the little 3 or 4 with Flo in there. Flo's got her new bedding on. Those cushions aren't Flo's, they're from my bed. But she got a new pillow, bless her. She thinks it's the best thing since sliced bread. She loves it. So that's good. So yeah, I'm slowly kind of getting around to do everybody's beds. Today I'm going to do ours very quickly before we go out. And the temptation is just, for me especially, is just to keep going and to keep doing stuff. But I'm not. I'm gonna go out. Olivia's off college today, so we're just going to go out and enjoy the sunshine for a little bit, because they've got dance this afternoon, so I'll be driving around after them. And then we've got people working tonight, so we'll be driving around after them. Life gets very busy, doesn't it? Life takes over, especially when they go back to school and clubs and work and all those sorts of things. Life just gets very busy, and sometimes you feel like it just takes over a bit. And I need to learn how to take a step back, I think, and just, everything will get done when it gets done. Just not quite worry about everything quite so much. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but I feel like I'm making sense. I'm making sense to me. I do worry a lot. I worry about what other people think, even though I try not to. I worry about not having done things, you know, that, like, the house isn't tidy enough, the house isn't clean enough. I still always worry about those things. And then I think, but it's fine. You know, it's fine. Everybody's clean. Everyone's happy. I think it's because, like, the day-to-day jobs that you have, I can't go anywhere that's not really sunny. You know, just generally the washing, the cleaning, the day-to-day cleaning, you know, the kitchen and all those sorts of things, the hoovering, everything that gets done every day. You know, ironing, the shopping, all of those things that have to be done all the time. They take a lot of time. You know, the day-to-day things of life do take a lot of time. And then when you've got little ones, especially at home, I don't want to kind of miss the whole growing up thing because I was too busy doing housework. So yeah, I've come to a bit of a realisation this week that I need to I've fallen back into a little bit of a routine of trying to fill my day with how am I trying to say? So I have a tendency to not take any relaxed time. And I don't mean just lying down with a book. I mean like relaxed time with the little ones and stuff like that, and go and just do something. I will try and fit in as many chores, if you like, that I can around all the other things, because I've got this thing where, you know, I have to get this done and I have to get that done. And I think I've kind of come to the realisation this week that it doesn't really matter, to be honest. You know, it'll all get done when it gets done. If you can just do one little thing, it's better than none. So, you know, go and enjoy the sunshine and go and live for today. And yeah, I'm kind of thinking, as much as I like a routine and I like the house to be clean and I like the house to be tidy, it can get too much sometimes, and you kind of find yourself letting it take over, and you know, you fall into that kind of rut, which I have done in the last few weeks. I've kind of fallen into this must do this, you know, giving myself a hard time for not doing this and this. So I need to kind of go back, take a step back, and just, Flo is so funny, you know, she's so funny. I love just following her around and watching her, and you know, her with Joseph as well. He's so gentle with her, and he can be, I mean, he can have really hard days, but she seems to calm him quite a lot. She also seems to infuriate him sometimes, but she does seem to, he's quite gentle around her. He can get a little bit overexcited sometimes, and he forgets his own size and strength. He's not very big, I know, but he forgets. But she seems to calm him quite a lot. And, you know, watching the two of them together is dead sweet. It's really sweet because he's got such a lovely relationship with Agnes.
and he misses her when she's at school. So this is kind of really, it's nice that he's got Flo, but she is a devil. She you know, she will be, she's into everything, but she's hilarious. So, you know, I want to enjoy, just enjoy stuff, as well as feeling that I have to do all these things all the time. And it's us that sets ourselves up for it, isn't it? It's us that gives ourselves a hard time. It's us that looks at social media and goes, I want my house to look like that, and it's not going to look like that because I need to do this, this and this. It's us that sets ourselves up for that. So yeah, I've gone on a bit of a rant. I'm going to do the bed now.
Walk me in the morning sun, tell me I'm a lucky one. I'm riding on the wave of a notion that I could be brave. Is there anything good on the radio? Turn it up loud and let me know how it used to be before anyone heard of you and me. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great. Running out of town just to celebrate. The fortune's here to stay. A one-way ticket to a better day. A rocking chair and a glass of wine. In the shade of a tree and I'm feeling fine. There's not a lot to ask when life is going by so fast. One breath.
Okay, so now I'm really hot and we're done. Joseph's put the pillows on. I really like it. We haven't had new bedding in absolutely ages. And we bought a new bed when we moved in because our other one was completely broken. And we treated ourselves to an Emma mattress because we both have bad backs, basically, and our old mattress was just terrible. And honestly, it's brilliant. But we also had some pillows in a special deal. Hello. So, but I've been waiting to use the pillows until we had new bedding. So I've just put the new pillows on as well. So we've got 2 normal pillows underneath, 2 new normal ones underneath, just supermarket ones, and then Emma ones as well. So yeah, it looks very nice. But the only really annoying thing about duvets, and I don't know whether it's just me in general or if it's everybody, but why is there always material left over around the sides? No matter how hard you try to put the duvet in and you try to put it in right, do I put it in the wrong way? Can you put it in the wrong way? I don't think you can. But there's always like here there's like material but no duvet. Do you see what I mean? Is that me? Is that a me thing? Is that an everybody thing? I just don't know. No matter how hard I try, even though this is a new duvet and a new duvet cover, there's still like a little bit of an edge around it. And you notice, as like our old duvet was quite old and it had gone really thin, and they kind of, I don't know, they flatten out, don't they? And then you end up with like loads of material and no duvet inside. But this is new, so it shouldn't be, but there's just a little bit around the edge. It's really annoying. I don't know if that's just a me thing. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I hate making duvets. It's just hot. It's hot and they're heavy, and you know, we've got a king size bed, so it's just big. But I'm well impressed. It's really nice bedding. It's really, really nice. I'm very pleased. Just ignore the junk in the corner because that's still to be sorted out. But we're one step further. So we've got a nice bed now. We always buy a 10.5 tog duvet because as much as I'd have a really thick one, Ben doesn't like to be hot. So you've got me, who's always cold, and Ben, who's always hot. So, and it's like some of the kids get really cold and some of them get really hot. So we just stick with 10.5 togs all year round. Obviously in the summer, if you get hot, just don't have your duvet on. Stick your leg out. That always helps if you stick a leg out. To be honest, we end up with like so many people in the bed in the night, or the little ones come and get in. We don't have much duvet left over anyway. So there you go. Right, but we're done. The bed is done. We're going to jump in the car, I think. Actually, we might get a snack, then jump in the car and go for a walk.
So cute. the biggest rock ever.
Sitting on the biggest rock ever.
Yeah, this one.
What have you got, Flo? Stone?
Stone.
I think we might be a bit far from the sea to throw the stones in, Jojo.
I'm throwing the stones on the rock.
Oh, I see.
Seashell. What's seashell? Biggest rock ever on the float.
Oh, she's got a stick.
What?
Okay, so we didn't have, oh no, what's going on with my hair? We didn't have enough time to go to 𝚳𝚃𝙼 because I have to go and pick the older ones up from school at lunchtime, because the older girls have a dance class this afternoon, so the bus wouldn't get them back in time to then go on to 𝚆𝚃𝙃. So I picked them up on a Friday. And obviously we need to get the little ones' lunch done before that, so we didn't have enough time to jump in the car and go to 𝚳𝚃𝙼, because everything seems to take much longer than you think it's going to take. But we did have time to just pop out the house and walk to the beach. So we are literally, our house is down there and we're just sat on the stones. Tide is out, so obviously we can sit on the stones. Flo's in her element, look, bless her.
Ow, ow, ow.
You right there, Flo? It's one thing that keeps her occupied. She likes to look at all the shells and the stones. She's not quite so keen on sand just yet. When we went to 𝚳𝚃𝙼 last time, she was okay because she had her Crocs on. So she doesn't mind it when she's got her Crocs on, but if you take her Crocs off, when we went to 𝚳𝚃𝙼, East Beach, she wouldn't put her feet on the sand. So stones is fine for her because she likes to sit. She can sit in the stones and play with them for a bit.
Sit in the grass.
You can sit on the grass, yeah. We're very lucky to have this right on our doorstep. Very, very lucky. And it's so warm today as well. It's like summer. It's really warm. So we're just sitting down here for a little while until it's time to go back for lunch. It's very nice. Right, it's about 1:05. I'm just waiting for the older ones to finish school. So I'm actually parked opposite the school, which is actually up our old road, which is really weird because I've just driven past our old house. It doesn't look any different, obviously, but it's always a bit weird. I deliberately don't come this way on the school run in the morning because it kind of upsets the little ones a little bit and it gets a bit confusing. So I go around the other way to school and go in the main entrance rather than the back entrance, just because I kind of want to separate that totally with them, because otherwise it just gets a bit confusing for them. So yeah, we had a nice little wander down to the beach. Flo loves sitting and playing with the stones, but it got a little bit too hot, if I'm honest, so we had to go back, and Joseph won't walk very far before he gets tired, so we just went down for sort of, I don't know, 45 minutes or something. It's nice to just get out of the house. It's just nice to, I mean, you can't beat a walk by the sea, regardless of the weather. You can't beat a walk by the sea in my eyes. It always helps to kind of regulate my emotions and feelings being by the sea. And I know we live right next to the sea, but and we literally only have to go out the back gate, but sometimes, you know, you forget to even just go out and, you know, completely go out. I know I do. Yeah, I kind of feel like, you know, because this weather has kind of come upon us without us realising, everyone feels a little bit like they're moaning about it. And as much as I love the heat, I love the hot weather, I love the sun, but I do kind of feel like I've moaned about it a little bit. But then in fairness, it has kind of come out of the blue. Everyone has gone back to school and dancing, so, you know, it's a little bit different being abroad in this heat or in the summer or whatever, because, you know, if I was on holiday abroad, I'd be walking around in my bikini and, you know, sitting at the local cafe for a lemon Fanta. I don't think I'd get away with walking around Elgin in my bikini or doing the school drop-off. I might, you never know, I might, but I'm not sure, to be honest. So it's kind of a different ball game, isn't it, when you're waiting outside schools and school drop-offs and dance classes and all that. It's kind of it's not quite as fun doing those things when it's really hot than it is just being able to go and enjoy it. I think that's why people, you know, why we tend to moan about it a bit, because I love the sunshine and I love it when it's hot, I really do. But when you've got to like do functional things, it just gets a bit... I was sweating changing the bed, I was boiling. Our house does get very warm, which is going to bode really well in the winter. It's going to be great if we can keep the heat in the winter. It'll be absolutely brilliant. But yeah, I do feel a little bit like it's going to be gone before we know it, and we'll go, we moaned about that hot weather and that was the last of it. But anyway, I think they might be coming out. I think the bell's just gone. So I'm just going to wait for them now, and then we're going to rush home. I'm going to get some washing out of the machine, try and put it on the line quickly before I have to take the girls to dance class. And then we've got to pop to Tesco's after. Olivia's got a competition this weekend, so she's away tomorrow, so I've got to get some food for that, and some drinks and stuff. And then I'll be back home to Friday night stuff, I guess. So yeah, I'm just going to wait for them to come back to the car now.
How you doing, guys? So I have totally hijacked Zoe's video. Now I think she meant to do a bit more vlogging this afternoon, as it's about 6 o'clock in the evening now, but the afternoon just got run. The afternoon just ran away with her, honestly. So I thought, I'm going to hijack the video now and I'm going to take it over. So we decided that this weekend's going to be pretty busy, so going to the beach is not going to happen because we've got too many... All right, darling.
Hey.
You all right, darling? Yeah, we've got too many things. There's so much to do. So we won't be able to get to the beach this weekend. So I thought, you know what? We'll just come out now and we'll enjoy a bit of the sunshine. So that's what we've done. So we're just making our way up the coastal path now. And we're just going to go and chill out for a bit. So I normally start my Saturdays doing the old sunrise, and I probably will tomorrow. But I don't normally get the chance to vlog on a Friday after work. Not all the time anyway. So this is really nice. Isn't it lovely?
Yeah.
Don't you think? It's a really, really lovely evening. It's been absolutely baking today.
Yeah.
Really, really warm. But it's just like, do you know what? It's just nice to finish the day, because normally we're just... everything's just so manic, you know, everything's so busy all the time. So it's nice to just take these moments and just go for a little walk and just chill out. It's really nice. We should do this more often. We should definitely do it more often.
It's gonna be annoying thing. You get
Okay. So as Ben has probably just said, very nice. The whole afternoon kind of went. I picked the older ones up from school and then went back, quickly put the washing out, and then took the girls across to dancing. And while they were at dancing, I had to drop Lizzie over to work and then come back. I might have gone via Starbucks because I had to get petrol. And then, very nice, by the time I got lots of shells there. By the time I got back then, it was time for tea, and I dropped Noah over to Lossie and came back, and I just thought it's such a beautiful evening. I don't want to do the normal, just getting, you know, everybody ready for bed, and this nice weather's not going to last much longer. And as we've got a lot of other commitments at the weekends with various things, I thought, why not just bring everybody down after tea? Come down and sit down here. It's beautiful down here. It's absolutely beautiful. Tide is coming in, so we've got a little bit of time.
Can you show them my shells?
The girls have been collecting shells. Very nice.
Can
Can I just put them down there? Just a second. It's on that rock there. We should have brought a bucket.
Yeah, we should.
Next time we'll have to bring a bucket. You've got a seashell.
How about bags? I'm gonna shove these on my shoes in a minute.
Oh, right, okay.
These are so nice. It might be
We're very lucky to live so beautifully.
I have no pockets. I have any pockets. No.
Florence loves it down here, and Joseph does as well. It's just somewhere that he can just be, you know, whatever he wants to be and do whatever he wants to do. And Flo just likes being outside in the wild. She loves the beach. She's not so keen on the sand, but she loves being outside. I think she'd stay outside all the time if she could. I always kind of, I always envy people that can just drop things and go out, because I always think I wish I could be more spontaneous like that, but I've always kind of got to plan things, and a part of that is having a large family, because you can't just go somewhere when you've got a large family, because, you know, you've got to make sure you've got everything, and you've got to make sure
like all the same colour.
everyone's been to the toilet and everyone's got shoes, and it always takes a little while to get out of the house anyway. But I think this is the beauty with living so close to the sea, is that you pretty much can just go, and we don't do it enough. So I thought it's perfect Friday night, and, you know, just come down and enjoy the last bit of sunshine.
What are you doing, Flo? Don't get too wet. Ooh. I got it wet. At least I'm gonna clean these. Fine. Let's see if there's any crabs. Ew. I don't want them anymore. Don't flirt. Just hold them. Like I'm doing. Oh my god. We can put them next to Daddy. Evan, we can put them next to Daddy. Daddy, can I put my shoes next to you?
Of course you can. Put them down here.
Get up. Go. Daddy, I don't know how to get on the rock. I won't. How do I get next to you? I'm riding to Cody in the rock hole. Look!
Right next to me.
Mummy, look! A crab!
Oh, yeah. Oh, show Daddy.
Mummy. Yeah,
Flo loves it down here. So does Joseph.
Show it!
Where is Joseph?
Show it! I'm just putting the crab in the sea!
This has been an absolutely fantastic idea. Coming down here on a Friday evening, Zoe's idea. We kind of forgot. You get wrapped up in the whole work thing, then work-life thing, and you forget that just spending half an hour doing something like this is amazing. It's brilliant, isn't it? Anyway, guys, that's the end of today's vlog. Really hope you enjoyed it. Got all the vlogs coming this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and more. And we've got the shopping haul on Monday as well, haven't we? So there's loads of vlogs.
Monday again.
Yeah.
Let's just
Don't say Monday. Say
first.
Saturday and Sunday. Say Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday, yeah. So really hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please subscribe to our channel. Please hit the bell for notifications, drop us a like. Don't forget our link tree in the video description below for all of our socials, our Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. And that just leaves me to say, looking forward to the vlogs tomorrow. Take care, guys. Thanks for supporting us. We'll see you next video. Bye!
What do we say?